Good morning, you guys. So I woke up with this thought on my head for some reason. So I just want to get it out. But have you ever felt spiritually, mentally, and emotionally alone? But physically, it was always surrounded by people. like I don't even mean relationship wise. I mean in friend groups, family groups, relationships as well. I ever felt like it was just unheard and unseen in every situation, and no one cared or heard your cry for help whatsoever. Like, it's just a different type of loneliness, you know? Me personally, I've been like that my whole entire life. Felt unseen, unheard by the people in my family, by the friends I hang out with. It's like when I spoke, no one listened, no one cared. Everybody just brushed it off. And me dealing with heavy codependency of just wanting to be wanted, wanting to feel heard. I jumped in relationships or was looking for someone to love me, and I messed up because guys use you typically for sex or this and this and that. So I was just in a really bad place, and then I ended up meeting my narcissistic ass ex and that shit. So heaviest, worst 2 years of my entire life, all because I was running away from my own problems and just wanted to feel loved and wanted. And I didn't even get that from this man at all. Not even a little bit. In fact, when I was with him, I have never felt so alone in my entire life. In my entire life, I've never felt so alone. And I remember one day in this relationship, he yelled at me about something. We got in an argument. I don't know about what. But I ran upstairs and I cried. I just started praying, God, is this what love is? Is this what love's supposed to feel like? I was hurt and broken and confused. I was like, I just want love. Tell me, give me a sign, God. Is this what love's supposed to feel like? If we're supposed to be fighting and arguing all the fucking time, tell me, God. Tell me. And he replied, no. So basically, God replied no, but he didn't tell me right away. He showed me in other signs. For example, not for example, but for my 21st birthday, my ex actually brought me a journal. And in that journal, I barely used it, to be honest, because he brought it for me to write my goals and plan my life out and shit like that, because he thought I was irresponsible and this and that, when really in reality I just had no motivation though, because he was literally a reflection of me. Literally he did absolutely nothing. He was lazy and this and that, and it was just no motivation. Two depressed people, I learned this from my second roommate. Two depressed people will feed off each other and get shit done. Nothing will get done because both of you guys are not motivated. So there was no push. But anywho, he brought me this journal, whatever, to write my goals and plans, because he was trying to push me into the right direction, even though he wasn't even in the fucking right direction. But that's besides the point. So when he brought me this journal, I think the first thing I wrote was because I was upset because of him. We got in an argument about something. I started crying. And I was like, everything's going to be okay. You will not let him get to you. You can do this. Just keep pushing, keep fighting, da-da-da-da. And I did feel better after I started writing that. But then after that, I just stopped. I didn't write anything else. But randomly, I was getting these recommendations on my YouTube, because I used to watch YouTube a lot. And it was about spirituality, tarot card readings, and stuff that I've never even thought of and looked at. videos about sage and crystals started popping up. I was like, what the heck? And so I just started watching the tarot videos. I started watching it. I was like, this sounds like my life. Like, okay. And so then I felt like things between me and my ex was getting worse, and I was really getting in a dark place. So I just wanted to be happy. That's all I cared about was being happy. And so I was like, fuck it. If he's not gonna make me happy, I'm gonna make myself happy. And so in January 2021 is when I brought 2020. January 2020 or January 2021? January 2021, I think is when I brought. No, it was 2021. Literally, I brought my crystals and sage and started burning that shit. And literally, it worked for me. Like, I felt happier instantly after. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing because... But yeah, I felt like this is what I was supposed to be doing. It resonated with me. It was working. It was making me feel better. And it's like, it was pissing him off though. That's how I know he has some demons attached to him. Because it's like, one day I was burning sage or whatever, and I came upstairs skipping, and he just got the shower. He was like, why are you so happy? Like, what are you happy for? And then instantly I looked at him and like, I was like, damn nigga, like I can't be happy. Like, his happiness legitly, my happiness legitly bothered him. And he even told me that sometimes if he feel like we're too happy or we're too much in a good place, he would start an argument or whatever because he felt like something bad was going to happen. So he kind of wanted control over how bad things got and this and that. Like, he didn't know how to be happy. And that was the scariest part of this relationship. And when he said that, that's how I started to realize and notice this relationship isn't going to work. Because I care about happiness. I want to be happy. I don't want to be mad and depressed every fucking day like you. That's your bitter life, not my bitter life. And I do not claim that lifestyle. I'm sorry. I can't. I've been depressed my entire life since I was fucking 9. I can't do it no more. I can't. And so we got in an argument because I was like, you're just so fucking negative and da-da-da-da. Whoopty-whoopty-whoop. Doesn't matter. And we wasn't talking really for the last couple of days. And so, but it's like as soon as I brought this sage, all these realizations started coming and all these epiphanies. And I realized like, this man is not the one for you. He's not going to change. He doesn't even care about you. He doesn't even love you the way, like, this man would show me no affection. Like, I have never felt so alone. I would literally walk around in lingerie just to get this man to notice me, and he wouldn't. And then his excuse was, oh, I don't sexualize women. I think the nigga was gay, to be honest. I think the nigga was gay because the way he treated me, and I look good. I don't care what nobody said. I look good. And the way he treated me, he acted like I was some ugly fat girl from down the street or something. Because he was showing me no affection. But anywho's, literally 20, not even 20, like 2 weeks after I brought the sage, 2-3 weeks, a couple weeks later, after I brought the sage, we broke up. And we broke up on the same date as our address. We broke up January 22nd, 2021. Our address was 12221. San Antonio, Texas. I don't want to tell y'all the address because I don't know if he still lives there or not. But yeah, so it was like destined for us to break up. And he jump-started my spiritual journey, basically. He's the reason why I'm the way I am, the mindset I am, and why I'm so spiritual now. But yeah, what I learned is that once you are fed up, once you are tired, once you feel like you can't go no more, that's when God will come through. That's when God be like, okay, I got you. You learned your lesson. You know what you're here for now. You know what you got to do. Now let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how to move. Let me direct you. Let me guide you. Let me be your father. Let me be there. Let me guide you. And that's what happened. After we broke up, my life completely changed. Completely changed. And I grew a lot. I had a lot of epiphanies. I had a lot of realizations. I realized that my codependency struggle was tough. I was so good. codependent on people because I was searching for the love that I've never received. And when you're constantly searching for love in other people and not within yourself, you end up hurt. You end up hurt because it's like if you don't love yourself and you don't even know how to love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you? How? Like, you don't even respect yourself. How do you expect someone else to respect you? It's just like one of those things. It's like if you can take disrespect from other people, you don't respect yourself. If you can take this and this and that from other people for so long, you don't love yourself. If you can sit there and let people talk bad about you, you can sit there and let people belittle you all day. You can sit there and let people just constantly hurt you and make you feel good enough. You don't love yourself. If you have no voice to stand up for yourself or to at least walk away, you don't care about yourself. And I learned that a very, very hard way through this narcissistic ass, codependency ass relationship that literally broke me down, and through just not clicking with friends and people in general, like just not fitting in, because I was not meant to fit in, and I was meant to walk in my purpose and to do what makes me happy, not what other people happy, and to stay true to myself and not follow the crowd, because the crowd all wants to be the same. No one really has a real purpose or real goals besides just having fun, and not the fun that truly is fun for the soul, but fun for the devil. If that makes sense. Like, things that keep you stuck in the same patterns that stunt your growth instead of cause you to grow. And that's not the life I want at all. But that's all I gotta say. That's how my spiritual journey started.